All right, so here's your #1 featherweight contender. He got through a murderer's row to set up this shot at the title, and he knows this may not come around again. He's trying to make the most of it here tonight and head back home, the newly minted UFC featherweight champion of the world.
The winning streaks that you have to have in order to get a featherweight championship opportunity is so great that when you get here, you have to make sure you're ready. This young man is ready. He's prepared mentally. He's prepared physically to go out there and try to become a champion. He told us time and time again, I'm the next Max Holloway. Let's see if he can get it done.
It is so hard to get to this spot at 45, 55, 70. He has done it. Now the question beckons, is he good enough to dethrone the champ? Well, there have been so many great undisputed featherweight champions in UFC history. Max Holloway, Jose Aldo, Alexander Volkanovski, and this is the latest entrant, another guy who people believe could be just as special.
John, think about the names that you just listed. These are three of the greatest names the sport has ever seen. And this man is starting to build a resume where he stands alongside some of the greatest featherweight champions of all time. He is just a beast of an athlete. He is a beast of a champion, and he believes that tonight it will just be another notch on the belt as he keeps his championship belt.
We asked him in the fighter meeting, is this title challenger the toughest fight of your career? He smiled and said no comment. We'll see later tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Merab Dvalishvili. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Carlos Boston Rosa.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go. Another big night for the MMA leader from Las Vegas, Nevada's T-Mobile Arena. Been a lot of seminal moments in this building. I can think of one.
It was a big one for me at UFC 226. But John, also UFC 200, I got to stand across the cage from Anderson Silva in that arena. This is a place where big fights happen. And tonight, you get to stand amongst the legends at the T-Mobile Arena. Body shot after body shot. He keeps landing these strikes, really zapping the gas tank of his opponent.
Oh, there's a takedown attempt. Just out of range with that left hook. And doing work with the jab. Try to establish that jab. Oh, big knee to the body, man alive.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it. He loaded up there on that high kick. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
That guillotine is tight.
The guillotine looks like it's locked in. Right now, he's got to be patient. Nice squeeze.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Under 2 minutes in the first round.
That was a slick transition. He's trying to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Dvalishvili.
Full side control now.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Print the shirts, ground and pound.
Nice strike lands from the bottom fight. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. On to the mount. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, that's a beautiful land downstairs with the kick.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Man, he gets those kicks to the target quickly.
Good punch. Oh, my goodness, what a kick. That one's enough, man. Nice strike.
Single.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Elbow attack to the body now. Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round two.
Now he's going full mount. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. He's got to be careful here.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Back mount now. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Dvalishvili.
Getting the mount here. Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did, was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Two rounds in the books.
Settle down. Can you breathe for me? You breathe. You're taking too much damage to the body, okay? I need more footwork from you. I need you to...
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, the Superman punch lands. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effective. Great timing on that double leg.
Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Dvalishvili. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Dvalishvili's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking for?
When I get to the side control of the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
Let's go. Get that wrist control.
Dvalishvili's in half guard. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. Under 2 minutes now to go in our third round. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Dvalishvili. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
Oh, nice.
A series of punches from the top here by Dvalishvili.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
All right, close guard now. Dvalishvili's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
30 seconds to go here. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Dvalishvili's back in side control. 10 seconds to go in the round. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here.
Stop!
Okay, settle down. Settle down, okay? You cannot let him take you down anymore, okay? You gotta commit to the sprawls. He's taking you down way too much.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready? Ready. Good.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. If you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Nice transition.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Just over 3 minutes now to go.
He blocked that one.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet.
He's going guillotine.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense have done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish. Oh, right into mount.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
20 seconds left. Ground and pound strike there now. Going for an arm bar now. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking. But tonight you have a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling, and they are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was in deep, but wow, what a great job of escaping and living to fight another day.
Establishing the jab. That's good defense to block that punch. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. I might let you kick the inside of my leg after the show.
No.
See how that feels.
You don't want that, J.A. You do not want that. No one wants that. Even trained professional fighters can't take too many of those strikes.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, Superman punch lands.
Oh, he's doing a real good job of levitating off of the strikes, too.
High-level guard pass there as he moves into half guard.
Oh, he's going triangle here.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission deep. Dvalishvili's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now.
Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was using the sub, elected to keep the dominant position. He's got to start throwing down.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut. And now, all the blood that's coming from the cut. I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
All right, so back to the feet we go after a lot of ground fighting. We'll see if he can rally here late in this final round.
John, he needed this. He needed to get up, to give himself an opportunity. Now he's got a chance. Does he cash in?
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. That's going to be some after party tonight. Caution, flammable. Congrats to the new UFC featherweight king.
When you win that first belt,